Hello folks, welcome back to Baling Wires Old Iron. Well, it's been really busy around here. I've been gone to lots of places, had stuff to do, got stuff going on with the family, got stuff going on at work, just got stuff going on everywhere. So here we are, we're up against another deadline once again, and with another rig. So upcoming, the power tour. Cousin Waylon's coming over this way and we're taking off and we're going to the power tour. So originally the plan, I was going to take the rig that we call Ernie, but Ernie is not going to be ready. Ernie's engine isn't even ready yet. The engine guy is telling me it's probably going to be fall before the engine's ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Cledus snow here. And that's going to be our rig going to on the power tour. Let's see if I can remember it all. We're starting in Indianapolis, going to Joliet, Illinois, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Monroe, Michigan, and then Norwalk, Ohio. So, and this is the rig we're going to take. A good friend of mine is going to go. You guys, I'm going to introduce you to him here later. Him and I have been doing some work to this rig. We haven't been filming much, but we're trying to get this rig ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some footage of me working on this rig. And I'm going to show you something here in a little bit that we had a little breakage. And I didn't know this until we started to work on this engine. We wanted to put a different intake on it and take all the smog stuff off and put a different carburetor on it, because carburetor I was having fits with. But I'll show you guys here in a little bit something we found once we started to work on this engine. So stay tuned. We're going to be working on Cledus snow here. We're going to get him ready to go for the Power Tour 2025. And if you can, please like and subscribe and share. And I'd like to thank Cousin Waylon for the shout out again. I'm getting close. I think I've got 760 subscribers. I'm shooting for 1,000. We get to 1,000, we're going to do something. We'll give something away. We'll do something. But everyone, if you can, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy. We're getting on Cledus snow. Okay, well there he is. There's old Cledus. So over the weekend, we started to tear down this engine, because we wanted to put a different intake on it. We want to take the smog pump off, and I think we're even going to try to fix the air conditioning. I think I've got most everything ready to fix it. But here we are, and we decided to go ahead and just, while we're here, let's put a cam in it. So we're going to put a cam in it. That's what I'm going to work on here in a little bit. The block looks really, really clean. But let me show you over here what we found. Actually, what I found when I started tearing it down. See that push rod? The push rod's broken. I think it got wore on one of them guides. I think it did. I think it got wore on one of them guides. A couple of the others look pretty wore too. I'm just not quite, everything else looks fine in here. I don't think we're going to have any issues. I did buy new push rods. I bought new push rods to go with the cam we're putting in it. And also new guide plates, because the new push rods are 3/8 push rods, are a little bigger. But I don't know when that happened. You know, it ran fine. It didn't really like the cold very good. It did have a little bit of stutter in it. Heck, maybe we were only running on 7 cylinders all the way from Washington. I don't know. But there you go. That's what we found. We found that push rod broke. And there's both pieces of it. Okay, so I'm going to take the grill and the condenser off of this thing so I can get to inside of there. And let me show the inside. I gutted the inside of this thing to get it cleaned up more and get some wiring straightened up on it. We did get the gear vendors working. As you can see, there's a little control box. Excuse all the wires. There's the control box for the gear vendors right there. So the gear vendors is now working. The radio still isn't working. I'm going to try to get that going. I think I'm going to put a different one in it. But I'm going to go ahead and put carpet in it and get the windows working. I did get the, if you guys remember from my last video when I was in Washington, these door locks were all froze up. I got them all working now. They're all working off the switch. But that's what we're up to. And this is what, May the 12th, and we leave June the 9th. So I'm going to try to make sure we're ready to go. But other than that, that's really all this rig needs. Once we get done with the engine and done the inside, we'll be done. I'm just going to have to burn some midnight oil to get it done. I'm going to get you guys on a stand, and I'll start working on some of this. Come on. There we go. All right. Well, there we are. Yeah, pretty loose. I don't think I'll have to drop the pan. I have to put a new one, a new gasket in. Right there. The silicone that pretty good. I think it'll be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I gotta work tomorrow, so maybe in the morning, not in the morning, tomorrow after work, I'll get out here and I'll take the chain loose, go ahead and pull the lifter and take that cam out. This is good. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, well, I better catch you guys up. We're a little, you guys are a little behind with what all I've got done here. So, the cam is out of it. The chain is out. And I had some help a few days ago. And we changed out all of those valve springs. And we got new valve seals in there. And that took quite a long time with them being on the heads. But that's all ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull that crank gear off of there for the timing so I can get ready to put the new cam in there. And I got to get some stuff together for that. So I'll get you guys in here when I'm ready to start getting that gear pulled. But yeah, I thought I'd better catch you guys up. And man, we are trying to get this thing done by the time we're ready to leave for Power Tour. We're going to have to, because this is really the only rig that I'd want to take that I feel comfortable with. I mean, I thought about taking Hoffa, but I'd have to do a little bit of work to Hoffa before I want to take it that far. But this is what we're doing. We're trying to get this thing ready to go. And like I said, let me get some stuff together and I'll get ready to get that crank gear off of there. All right, so I hope you guys can hear me over the fan. It's a little muggy in here, so I got the fan going. Here's my cam. It looks like it's a comp cam. This is the Extreme 4x4 from Comp Cams, which is supposed to have low end torque, which is what I wanted with this thing, because I will be towing with it. So it looks like it's got 253 on the intake and 261 on the exhaust. Valve lift of 508 on the intake and 507 on the exhaust. So I'm hoping this thing has just a little bit of thump to it. Well, let me put the gear on here temporarily and lube this up. Now I'm going to put the cam lube just on the lobes, and then I'm going to put oil on the journals. And then I'll probably put some of this assembly lube I've got here on this gear. But that's the way that I've always done it, and I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. I never put that break-in stuff on the journals. I always put it just on the lobes. So, and right here is your lobe for your fuel pump. But I'm going to lube this up, and I'll bring you guys back. I'll try to get you inside the truck there, and I'll stab it in the engine. All right, here we come. Oh, come on. Nope, that went. Oh. Further back you get, the more difficult this gets. Gotta raise that up. And you've got, basically nothing there. All right. There it is. Now I got the gear on there just temporarily for now. I gotta time this thing, or I gotta put it on top dead center and line up the timing marks on there, and then I'll put the chain on. But the cam is in there. All right, very good. All right, I'll bring you back when I get a little further. Okay, so I've gotten some work done on this thing, and I kind of left you guys out of it. I had somebody helping me, and he doesn't really want to be on camera. But We've got 1 week. Today's what, Saturday the 31st? We got 1 week and we leave out to head towards Indianapolis. And if you look, we've got pretty much most of that ready to go. We're going to fire it today. And then I still got all the interior tore out of it, but that's not going to take me long to put it back together. So let me turn you guys around here. Give me just a second. Okay, so there it is. So the last you see me put the cam in there. We changed out the valve springs. We put new roller rockers on it. Lifters, push rods. We got that intake on there. Headers. We're actually going to a serpentine belt system. Let me get you down here. There. Serpentine belt system off of the OBS style trucks. I got a bracket system to be able to put that all on there. So this thing, we've got a little bit more work to do and it's just about ready to fire up. But that's where we're at. But we're trying to get this thing ready to go. I've got to get the licensing on it early next week and get some miles on it. But I think today we're going to fire it up. I'm going to try to have you there to fire it up. But let's go inside. I cleaned up all of the door seals because we had some rust in there, so I cleaned all that up. And then inside, we got that panel to work for the gear vendor's overdrive. I got some parts that are supposed to be here for the speedometer, for the gauge cluster. That's what I was kind of waiting on to get that put in. But right now we're picking up. I got to pick up all this stuff and put it over there on the bench. So that's what Copper and I is doing. See him over there? He's over there, and he's going to be working some on James outside. But that's what we're up to today. I know I've kind of left you guys out of this for a while. I've been trying to get done. Just ain't enough time today. Okay, so hopefully maybe we'll bring you back when we're getting a little further.
All right, I think we got the cam broke in. I got it oiled down a little bit.
Here's the other side. I think that our valve adjustment's good. It seems to be good. So I'm gonna have him put the valve cover back on for good for now. And we're gonna pull the filter and cut it, and hopefully we don't have a bunch of sparkles in it. And then after that, we're going to finish up this rig. We've got to put the front end back on. I got to finish putting in the stuff for this door, which it's not going to take nothing. And then put the interior back in it. But yeah, we're just about ready to go. Wednesday, I go down and the guy's going to do the exhaust for me. So that's where we're at. I'll bring you back when we got something worth looking at. Probably the oil filter. All right, Kev. I got the filter apart. I see no shiny in there. Oh, looks really good too. Look at it. I haven't found anything.
Clean as a whistle.
Looks good. So I think we're good. All right, I hope you can hear me over that fan. So another late night. I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. And I'm gonna take this thing and get tomorrow. I gotta get some paperwork done on it. But I think we're, I gotta put the hood back on, I gotta put the grill back on, I gotta do some more stuff inside the interior. But we're pretty much there. It seems like it's running fine. I got the exhaust. I kept the same exhaust that was on it. I don't like it at all. It's way too quiet. Eventually, probably when we get back sometime, I'll put different exhaust on it. That's what we're up to. I'm getting ready to call it quits for tonight. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to do a couple things to this in the morning and then take it to get some paperwork done to it so we can head to the power tour. We're almost there. Cousin Waylon sent me a text. He's in Sheridan, Wyoming tonight. And if they pull another really hard day like they did today, I mean, they may almost make it. But he's telling me that he's wanting to try to get in here about noon on Friday. And by then, I should be ready to go. But that's where we're at. We're getting ready to head them out. All right. So we're putting this rear seat back in. I'm putting the weather stripping around the door. We've got a little more. I got to put the glove box back in. We're running with no carpet. I do have a blanket I think we're going to kind of lay down there because we're concerned about the headers creating a lot of heat. But we've got the driver's side seat in. The driver's side seat's the only one that's really in bad shape. That side of it over there is really good shape. The back seat's perfect. But as far as the seat, this is the only bad spot in it right here. Motor's all ready to go. We're all ready to go. A little bit later, I'm going to check the fluid and transmission and in the gear drive. But we are ready to go. We're just about ready to head out. We head out in the morning about 9, 10 o'clock. And we're going to head to Indianapolis, eastbound and down. So Waylon got in today. We worked on his Impala some here. And we're ready to go. We're going to dinner tonight. And then tomorrow we're heading to Indianapolis. Okay, folks. I don't think I got any footage of Waylon today, but Waylon got in today, and we messed around, got some stuff done. He helped me a little bit on this, and he worked on his Impala some, and I washed this thing up. So I'm ready to go. Other than packing some tools and stuff up, I'm ready to go. In the morning, we take off and we head to Indianapolis, and we're heading to the power tour. So old Cledus Snow is ready to go. I just took it for another run. The gear benders is working great. It gives me another gear. I hope it keeps doing that. Transmission shifting good. Engine's running good. It's going right down the road like it should. Sounds good. Brakes are good. I didn't get all the interior put back together because I need to get carpet and stuff in there, but I got the seats, door panels, and stuff like that in it. And we don't have the air conditioning done. I've got basically everything to get this air conditioning all fixed up. We didn't have time to do it. But so we'll get air conditioning in Cledus later. I did finally get it washed up, and I finally got all the Washington moss off of it. Well, I tell you what, that Washington moss, that's something else. It just about wouldn't hardly come off with the power washer. You know, I'd have to scrub it a little bit, and then it'd want to come right off. But we're ready to go. Power Tour 2025. Myself and cousin Waylon. I mean, I've got friends going with me, and Waylon's got friends going with him. So we're all going together, and we're gonna have a good time. So we hope to see you there on the Power Tour. So we'll be in Indianapolis, Joliet, Illinois, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Monroe, Michigan, Norwalk, Ohio, and then we come home. But yes, that's what we're up to. We're heading out in the morning. I'm just about done loading stuff up. I've got a couple of trim pieces I want to put inside the cab. Other than that, we're ready to go. And in the morning, Waylon's coming out, and we're going to take off, and we're going to head to Indianapolis. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way to Indianapolis tomorrow. Check-in is Friday noon to 5, I think, for the Power Tour there at Indianapolis. I don't know if we'll make it all that way. We'll probably may get a room outside Indianapolis, or maybe somewhere, you know, on the outskirts, because we got to get a room. We've got everything booked after that. But folks, please, if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, if you're in near any of them cities and come want to see myself or cousin Waylon, you want to see Balin Wire or Waylon Wire, come to Indianapolis, Indiana, Joliet, Illinois, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Monroe, Michigan, and Norwalk, Ohio, all for the Power Tour. If you look up Power Tour 2025, it gives you the link for the schedule and everything, so you can look and see where we're at. I know we're at the Indianapolis, I think they call it Raceway. It's not the Indy 500, it's the drag race track out there. I don't know much about it, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want to see it. It's I've never been to that track. I've been to the Indianapolis 500, but never to this Lucas Oil Indianapolis Speedway, maybe, I think it's called. But so like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. And that's what we're up to. We take off in the morning. So folks, hopefully we'll see you there. If you are, I've got chairs. We can sit down and visit and have a good time and have some laughs. So everybody take care. And thank you for watching this video. And I hope I get it together. I'm hoping I get it together while we're on a Power Tour and I get it sent out before we're done with Power Tour. But yeah, if you can, come see us.